The Clippers have made their first splash in NBA free agency 2020. They're re-signing one of their guys. Marcus Morris has agreed to a 4-year, $64 million deal to remain a Clipper. Now, this one is a very interesting deal for me personally for a couple of reasons. I can't believe the Clippers prioritized signing Marcus Morris over Montrezl Harrell. That is a shocker to me. For some reason, I just thought the Clippers would find a way to keep Montrezl Harrell. I thought what him and Lou Williams could do coming off that bench and just sparking some energy into that Clippers team a lot of nights. Hell, sometimes Kawhi Leonard wasn't available. Sometimes Paul George wasn't available. I just thought that Clippers bench, keeping both of those guys off the bench, remember Montrezl Harrell was the sixth man of the year. I just thought that was more valuable than keeping Marcus Morris. I'm shocked by that one. And here's the thing. If you're going to keep Marcus Morris, you got to start him, right? I don't think that's a guy that could work as your sixth man. I don't think Marcus Morris fits, though, with Kawhi and Paul George. I would rather take Marcus Morris off that roster, go with maybe a JaMychal Green at the 4 for a much cheaper price, and give that money to Montrezl Harrell. That's what I would have done, but the Clippers went in a different direction. Now, I'm thinking of this in the back of my mind. I wonder, is Steve Ballmer and that Clippers organization, I wonder Ty Lue and company, I wonder are they thinking in the back of their minds, just in case we opt to move on from a Paul George midseason, or just in case Kawhi Leonard, something go right with him if he gets injured or something happens. I wonder, are they planning for that? Because keeping Marcus Morris, you got 3 forwards in your starting lineup, pretty much all small forwards. Marcus Morris is a small forward. He's not a power forward. He's going to have to play power forward, but he's not a traditional power forward. I know he's taller, but he's not a traditional power forward. Paul George, to me, is at his best when he's playing at the 3. Kawhi Leonard, to me, is at his best when he's playing at the 3. I personally, I'm a little shocked by this one. I wonder, are the Clippers planning for something? Do they have a trade in their back pocket that they're thinking about pulling the trigger on at some point, maybe in the season? I don't know. But Marcus Morris, I want us to all put an asterisk by this moment for the Clippers. Well, first off, I think they could have used some type of new energy within that organization, just how bad the season ended. I mean, seeing Montrezl Harrell not only leave that Clippers team, but go join the opposition in the Los Angeles Lakers, that says something to me. And if I were in that Clippers organization, I would be thinking, why not only would Montrezl want to leave, we put all this time and effort into beating this Lakers team. It was all about them. What went wrong in our organization to piss this guy off, to go take a contract that he could have got elsewhere, but he went and joined our opposition? Why were we not willing to give that man $8-9 million a year to keep him off of him being the sixth man of the year? And also, remember, Lou Williams, I think Lou is a guy, he's 35, 36 years of age. I would not be surprised if Lou Williams calls it quits in the next year or two. I know Lou Williams loves to hoop, but he doesn't like to lose. Like most athletes. I mean, Lou really hates to lose. And Lou, Lou is a guy who's an Atlanta legend, and once his playing days are over, he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. I wonder, is Lou getting tired of that? And I know him and Montrezl were super close. I wonder how he feels today. I don't hear stories about how close Lou Williams and Marcus Morris are. I'm not saying that they don't like each other, but Marcus Morris seemed to be a guy where I'm like, okay, did he make that locker room better, or did he make it worse, or did he do anything to that locker room? I don't know. But, hey, man, congratulations to him on getting the bag. Let me know what y'all think about this signing for the Clippers. Again, 4 years, $64 million is the rate for Marcus. He'll be rejoining that Clippers team, likely playing the 4 for them, as they look to rebound off of their surprising, that might be the story of the postseason last year, them losing in 7 games to the Denver Nuggets. Does this move help the Clippers get back to where they want to get to and even further? I'm out.